What's up, Ramsey Nation? Here we are back with another Ramsey reaction video. This one titled Gordon Rips Apart Chef's Signature Dish. I think this one's going to be a juicy one. But before we get started, though, be sure to hit that like button, hit that dislike button if you like Jamie Oliver instead, which, how dare you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That way you get notified every time we post a new video. And leave a comment down below right before we start on what you think Gordon is going to say about this chef's signature dish. So with that, let's get started. All right, so this one, again, is from the British version of Kitchen Nightmares. So he's probably not going to be as rude or aggressive, but I think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be very nice either. So let's see what he does.
Right, let's see what a former nightclub manager has to offer the Brits abroad.
Okay, first off, the plastic chairs, like, I've been to restaurants with outdoor seating, really nice ones, and they still have crappy outdoor seating. I'm like, just because it's outdoors, like, if it's covered and it's outdoors, just use the same kind of chair that you would indoors. You don't have to use outdoor furniture outdoors. You can get outdoor fabric. You can, there's several different things you could do. It should feel like you're getting just as good as experience indoors as you are outdoors. And these plastic chairs and looks like possibly plastic tables would make me very upset, especially if the prices were high.
Huge menu, extraordinary menu, and then different themes, flamenco.
Again, just like we had with the last one, another huge menu. Typical mistake. Don't have a big menu. But this one has it, like, it looks like he has it separated to different, like, days, and then, like, it's just weird.
Burger night, kebab menu, Chinese chicken or pork, confused. So what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, you gotta stick with one genre of food, especially if you're a small restaurant. Definitely, it looks like he's got a Spanish thing going, so you should just cook Spanish style cuisine if that's what you're going for.
If I'd wanted a Chinese, I would have gone to one, but I'm in Spain.
Okay, so he is in Spain. He is in Spain. Should probably focus on the Spanish meal.
Let's hope Lawrence's signature dish of prawns in chocolate sauce gives me the...
What is with people and chocolate sauce? I don't want chocolate on my regular food. I don't want chocolate on my pizza. I don't want chocolate on my hamburger. I don't want chocolate. I don't care. I don't care what the bitterness of it is. I don't know, whatever. I want chocolate in my chocolate chip cookies. I want chocolate for a chocolate bar. I don't want chocolate pretty much anywhere else. Like, I guess it's okay on lamb sometimes. I don't know. That's what I hear. That's what I've seen. Even that, it never seems to work out for them. But, like, I don't get it. Just why? There's like 1,000 different other ingredients to use. You don't need to put chocolate in everything, which I'm sure Gordon here is not gonna like.
The flavor of the med.
Cool deal. I mean, it's worse than a chocolate sauce. It's hot, over spicy chili chocolate sauce.
So spices and chocolate, like, that seems to be a big thing. It seemed to be a big thing a while ago, and I think it still is. But, like, I'm not a big spice guy, so, like, I'm not versed in the spice world in terms of, like, really spicy stuff. Like, I like spices in my food, but I'm not, like, making super spicy curry or anything like that. But like I can understand where like spicy chocolate can make sense, but I wouldn't do it in this type of dish. Like it looks like it's like shrimp and stuff like that. It's like it just doesn't make any sense to me. And I don't know if, like, I know Spain is known for its flavors, but I don't know if it's necessarily known for its spices, like very spicy food. Whereas like Mexican cuisine, there is a lot of spicy food in Mexican cuisine, but they also are known for their flavors. Like it makes sense. So like, I don't know. This guy seems like confused, and then like this is a signature dish. Like, did you have anyone try it? Like, is this your first time serving it? Like, this is weird.
Stupid arrogance, really. Trying to match something that's never going to go.
Yep.
If that's how Lawrence serves up fresh local prawns, then I wonder what he's got in store for my fillet.
Okay, so I don't know. These cuts of meat just look like cheap garbage to me. And that flat top doesn't look like it's been cleaned well in a while. Like, there's seasoning, and then there's this.
Fillet steak kebab.
Well, he's gone for the kebab, which is our wow factor dish, when, you know, it comes out on the hook. So I think he gets to see that bit of what we do.
Yeah. Fuck me. Is that how they're always served? Oh, Jesus. Fuck me.
So that is honestly, to me, like, this is kind of annoying. It's not like a wow factor thing. It's one thing like in a Brazilian steakhouse where they come by and like they have like the big like thing of meat on the thing, and they come by and like they just cut you off a slice. That thing's not like staying at your table, you know. Now that is wow factor. Like, that's some good stuff. But this, like, this swinging, it's like a flopping penis, basically, to me.
It's the kind of thing you imagine Jordan eating with her fucking hands behind her back. Is someone taking the piss?
Yeah.
How can you expect something like that and that to be cooked at the same
Yep, exactly.
time?
You gotta cut them
A
the same
fillet steak
size.
kebab may not sound that exciting, but should taste delicious. And that, in terms of presentation, looks like
And some of those vegetables look like they're still raw. Like, this is ridiculous. And they probably paid quite a bit for this.
a pile of shit.
If I thought my kebab was overcooked, that's nothing compared to what's happening to my creme catalana.
Which I don't even know.
There's
Yeah.
smoke coming out of the kitchen. Is everything okay
From the
there?
dessert, yes.
From my dessert?
It's just when they burn the top.
Burn the top.
Well, not burn the top.
Yeah, looks like they burned the kitchen down.
Yeah, no, they burnt the top.
Fuck me. Well, it's certainly burned. It looks like a fucking ice hockey puck.
Yeah.
Look at it.
You're supposed to look just like Gordon says in one of his shows. If it's brown, it's cooked. If it's black, it's effed. You know, and that's clearly this. They way over. Obviously, they're trying to caramelize the sugar. It should be on there for like 1 second, and that may even be too long, depending on how hot that iron is that they're using.
Comes with an appointment at the dentist tomorrow morning at 9:30. Fuck me. It's liquid, and it's ruined. So when you're sat with all these fresh ingredients on your doorstep, and the climate they've got, the simpler it is, the better it's going to be.
Yeah, and that's another thing that really angers him, and this would anger me too. Like, if you're at a place where you can get fresh ingredients really easily, and nowadays, a lot of places, I mean, you can find suppliers for basically anything. And honestly, if you're making a restaurant, you should make your restaurant around the suppliers that are local to you. Really, you know, if you want to have a burger joint, make sure you have really good local suppliers of beef. You know, find a local beef farmer that is good. You can find them and buy from them, you know, because then you're helping them out. They're helping you out. You know, you have good product. They're getting money for their good product and being known. You know, make sure everybody knows who you are, you know, who the supplier is, because I mean, like, that's not really a secret. It shouldn't be a secret, because what you're serving, yeah, okay, I'm telling you where you can go and get this meat, but I know you can't cook it as well as I can. So it's like one of those things. But like, especially in these, you know, in Spain, I know they have access to a lot of good ingredients, and like Gordon is saying, because of their climate, it's good for for growing things, and yet when you have a restaurant like this, which is totally just throwing it all away.
Unfortunately, they've got more complicated and tried to be clever and completely lost the fucking plot.
Yeah, like, why are you doing
The
that?
first rule for running a restaurant in Spain is don't ruin good produce with fancy gimmicks. Good food will...
That should be a rule at anywhere. And this place has 2 freaking microwaves. Why do you have 2 freaking microwaves in your Spanish restaurant? Like, that should, like, you should just feel bad. You should feel bad for even having 2 microwaves in your restaurant in Spain. Like, I would be surprised if the microwave, like, population in Spain is that high. Like, I just, like, when I think of Spain, I don't think of, like, oh, they have microwaves. Like, not because they couldn't have microwaves, but, like, I think they respect food better than to have microwaves.
always sell itself. Lawrence's novelty dishes may have been designed to turn heads, but all it's done for me is turn my stomach.
Prawns, the flavour of the prawns was extraordinary. Fresh, vibrant. Why do you want to fuck around and put chocolate sauce on there?
So obviously this guy knows what he's doing if he can cook prawns well, because that's not an easy thing to do. And then, like Gordon's saying, like, why are you ruining it from that? Like, don't just cook the prawns and make sure they have a good flavor. If you want them to be somewhat spicy, put some spicy stuff on there, but like don't ruin it with like some sauce or some bullshit stuff like that.
Because I don't want to be boring. I want to be exciting.
So this is a trap that a lot of chefs run into. They don't want to be boring, but like here's the deal. Being boring is just having bland flavors. If you have a good flavor that people are looking for, especially in your area, you know, you have to cater to the people that are going to be in your area. Sometimes you can get too sophisticated for the area that you're in, and so you're cooking for a palate that's like up here, and when really the palate of people around you is here. And so when you do stuff up here, they're like, oh, this is, you know, this is bad. And so like you got to cook for the audience that is around you. And, you know, you can incrementally step it up and like introduce new stuff and get people up there, but like you can't just like go full bore up into like this crazy palette, you know, that really nobody wants to have in the long run anyway.
I thought it was fucking hideous. Didn't work. But then I came to this fucking schlong, that kebab. Have you actually ever sat
I like how Gordon calls it a schlong as well.
at the table and watched 6 customers with this fucking donkey's dick swinging?
Yes! I'm so glad that I had the same thing.
In front of their face. It's hilarious.
Well, that is it. You know, it's a
Yeah, he's like, that's the point. That's kind of the point.
talking point. It's a wow factor.
That's
He's using it as a representation of his own penis. Like, let's just be honest here. Let's be honest here. He thinks he's got a giant penis and he's using this kebab swinging down like, look at me, I got this. He just invented it.
it's a wow factor.
Yeah.
It's a fillet steak.
Yeah.
It was tough as old boots. I don't know. Well, you know, before you start fucking mouthing up, let me just show you. A cube that big and a cube that big are not going to cook at the same time. Oh, fuck me, here we go. Can I just finish the sentence first, Sinbad, and then you can fucking come back on me in a minute? That out there was embarrassing.
Like, who are these people in this kitchen? Like, this kitchen looks nice. Like, I don't know. Like, they spent some money on it, and yet, like, it looks like they got a bunch of, I don't know, like, you just got a bunch of dummies in there or something, or, like, you just,
So it's painful. If it's painful for me, and you're 102,000 fucking euros in the shit.
Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, when you start getting in debt like that, man, like, I don't, like, who's writing you these checks? Like, if you're going to the bank and getting a loan, like, don't you have to, like, somewhat present the food or something? And, like, someone at the bank thought that this was, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Fuck knows how you sleep at night.
Yeah.
I don't. You know, I feel so shit about the whole thing. But deep down, I really want it to work, and I want my dream to come true.
Yeah, we all do. And obviously you have the skills to do it, but you're not applying those skills in a manner that is appropriate for the area that you're in. Like he should have gone, and this is true with any restaurant or someone that wants to start a restaurant. See what restaurants are popular in your area. Okay, see the type of food, see what level of food that is, and see what's going on there, and then try to make a restaurant that is better than that, or your own style. You know, something that fits in that slot. Something, you know, something that's not already there, but fits in that, you know, kind of in the environment that you're in. And then once you get people hooked, then you can start innovating. You can start adding things on through specials and all that. Like, it's...
You're in Spain. You don't have to be that fucking quirky to be good.
Yep.
I'll see you in the morning.
I've certainly got my work cut out.
Like, I haven't had a lot of Spanish food. Like, it's not my thing. Like, I'm American. They probably don't have a lot of American food. You know, but like what I do know about Spanish food is that like it is very flavorful. It is, you know, there's a certain beats to it that you have to hit, and as long as if he would hit those beats very well, top of his game every single time, then he would have a successful restaurant. Make a successful restaurant first, then try to venture out. Like, you can't venture out and then be like, oh, I'm gonna be successful this way. It's like, no, you have to cater to the audience.
I get the feeling Nightclub Boy isn't going to give up his novelty dishes without a fight.
Yeah, no, he probably won't. He probably won't. He's gonna fight. If we saw the whole episode, he's probably gonna fight the whole time with Gordon on all of this. And yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, he has like the base level down, but then he's like, you know, oh, I gotta go to expert mode immediately to even, you know, have anything. And I feel like that's probably his nightclub mentality and all that. But like, man, oh man, crazy. So that's this episode of Ramsay Reactions. Be sure to hit that like button if you liked it. Hit that dislike button if you like Jamie Oliver better, which how dare you. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. That way you get notified every time we post a new video. And guys, get down in the comment section. Just go crazy. Just go crazy. Talk about Gordon Ramsay. Talk about Jamie Oliver. Battle it out down there. And we'll see you in the next video.